5 reasons not to buy the Woodrow, Ruby, or Dream. This IkeGuitar? Let's do this. Guys, sometimes you get the shoe in with your baby, and to mitigate all the hate I'm gonna get, and because he won't stop whining at me in the room, I have to hold him through this video. So enjoy, little baby IkeGuitar. Number 5, why not to buy the Ruby, Woodrow, or Dream is because it does not sound like the real thing. Now guys, we can get picky and iffy about this all the time, but although this pedal gets really close to the sound of a classic amplifier, it doesn't make it perfect, honestly. I think Kemper does have better profiling options. I think it's easier to dial in on the Dream, Ruby, and Woodrow, but honestly, the amps, they're fine. They work great, but to me, they don't quite sound like what they need to sound to make it live for me. I just don't have quite the confidence I would with another device. Number 4, the Iridium does it better. Now this here's some fighting words, guys, but it's my opinion that the Iridium actually has some better sounds to these pedals, and I think overall for the price point, the flexibility, and the customizability of the Iridium, it's got a good chance of still being top contender in this market. I think the Iridium edges out UA just a little bit, but it's all up for opinion, so let me know down below. Number 3, UAFX, the app is super jank and kind of gimmicky. But listen guys, if the app is included with the pedal, then you have to understand I have to review that too. I play with the app, it's fine. The artist presets, only about 2 of them are actually decent, alright? I'm only using about 2 or 3 of them, and the rest of them are kind of like, meh. Also, when you sign up to UA, you get some new features unlocked on your pedal that were always there, and I didn't really use them. So, the app to me is just one big marketing ploy. I'm not a fan, I wish it was more stable. It's my personal opinion. Number 2, and here's a biggie. For live, it feels really small. Now, how do you define small? Okay, well, I would say that there's some inherent compression. It sounds digital. It sounds like it's in this little cabinet that I can't quite explain. It just sounds small live, guys. Now, for the studio, sounds pretty amazing. You can get it to work in the studio just fine, but if I'm playing live and I want big guitar sounds, I need that dynamic range, this pedal doesn't quite have it. Now, as a direct solution, definitely a great option, right? You need to blend a real amp with that UA device, whatever it is. Sounds great, but just by itself, it's a bit thin, a bit shallow, and it's a bit small. Number 1, you'll only find 2 presets you'll like. Alright guys, listen, okay? For 400 bucks, it's a decent pedal. But 1, you have to buy all 3 if you want all 3 amps, so 1,200 bucks. And of those $1,200 in guitar pedals and the 50 plus different combinations of amp, sound, and mod, and speaker cabinet, you're only going to really use 2 sounds from each pedal. Now listen, I like a bit more versatility in my pedals, but really I've only been able to use maybe 2 or 3 presets. I found my 2 or 3 and I'm good, and the rest of the pedal just kind of sits. Now that may change, obviously, but for me, a big part of being able to buy a pedal is the fact that I can use every little facet of it. And honestly, not all of us do like that. Sometimes we get overwhelmed with the options, but for me, I like to be able to tinker every little piece and to be able to use every different kind of preset or algorithm or whatever else for anything, really. So it's all about customizability and being able to use 80% of the pedal. If I'm gonna spend 400 bucks on it, I want to be able to get at least 360 bucks worth out of it. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. Buddy also agrees that although the UA Dream, Woodrow, and Ruby are good, they do have some faults. But listen guys, to be honest, I do like the pedal. I made a whole video describing my experience with the UA Dream, link in the description. You're going to want to check that out as well for a more balanced opinion on the UA Dream, Woodrow, and Ruby. And of course guys, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Do you guys like these new pedals from UA, or do you think that, you know, some other pedals are a little bit better, or maybe you're more of a Kemper or more of a Helix guy? Let me know down below in the comments, and we'll see you next time on IkeGuitar.